Hi everyone, I'm Liz Smith and this is my first Flosstube video. Some of you might know me as Stitchin-Liz on Instagram. Also, I have the same name on Ravelry. I have been a crafter for a very long time. I started when I was about 5 years old. My grandmother taught me how to do crochet and my mom taught me embroidery, which honestly I don't like very much, but she also taught me cross stitch. And that has become my passion. Along with those, though, over the years, I've picked up knitting, needlepoint, spinning, latch hooking, which is kind of mindless and fun. I really love that one. And a couple other things. I'm actually hoping to get into weaving. I'm hoping my husband is getting me a beginner's weaving kit for Christmas. But that might not happen because he might have realized what a bad idea it is to let me get into something new. I'm sure you all know that crafts multiply. And so I've got a lot of them. I have about 50 something whips. I've stopped counting. I've decided that it's not good for my mental health to count. I also don't give myself deadlines because I've learned the hard way that when I try to do something on a deadline, it doesn't work for me. So I just kind of go with the flow. I am not a monogamous stitcher, obviously, with all of my whips. I flit from project to project, depending on how I feel at the moment. And that really works for me. So I'm going to show you a couple of my current whips, some things I've been working on recently. And I hope you enjoy looking at them. So first up, Teresa Wentzler. I'm a huge Teresa Wentzler fan. This is the Mermaid, one of my favorites. I've been working on this one for a while. And here she is, getting really close to finished here. Got a bit of skin left and some stuff at the bottom. But I've been working on that for, I don't know, a long time. That is a original kit from the 90s, and I have had it in my possession all that time. Along that Teresa Wentzler trail, I've also got Rapunzel. This one I just started recently, and she is not really very far along. Just this tiny little bit here. You can see a little bit of the stonework. That's all I've gotten so far, but I really love this picture. It's been one of my favorites for a long time. Also hope to do Lady of Shalott at some point, but that could be a while before I get to that one. Thomas Kincaid. So I have to tell you guys, I have a huge Thomas Kincaid problem. These kits are my favorite. There's at least one lady on Stash Unload who knows me. I buy all of her kits whenever she brings them out. This is Everett's Cottage. I was working on this one a little bit earlier today. And there you can see it. This is one of those ones that has 8 million little French knots. They are crazy. So I kind of love the French knots. They're kind of amazing, I think, the detail that they give. So one of the reasons I really love these kits. Also, I've been working on a Mirabilia this week, which is the Royal Holiday. When I first saw this picture, I got to tell you, I didn't like it. And I realized what I didn't like was the background color. That tannish peach color, for me, it just doesn't do anything. It doesn't make it look good. But then I saw somebody else's version that they were doing on green. So I started on this picture, this plus Ada. Look at how gorgeous she is. And unfortunately, the light in here is making that look a little bluer than green, but it is a very nice kind of light pine green. I just think it makes it look so beautiful, so Christmassy, and it really pops. So I've been working on her this week. Unfortunately, I was sick earlier this week, and I was feeling so bad that all I could do was sit on the couch and stitch. And so I worked on her, and she made me feel a bit better. So to go into some different things, not cross stitch, this is a needlepoint, counted needlepoint that I bought for myself for a birthday present in September. And here it is. So just, got a good start going here. These take a while to do. I love the fact that it's counted. That's my first counted needlepoint that I've tried to do, and I really love it. On the knitting side, I've been working on a pair of socks. Here's just the one that I have finished. I haven't started the second one yet. This is the woodcutter socks from Enchanted Knits, which is one of those magazines that's kind of a single magazine issue. I really love this because of the cabling. Normally when you do cabling in a sock, you do your cables on the front, and there's one on the front, but the other one is actually on the side and stops at the heel. And I really love that. I think it's very cool that they did it that way. And when these are completed, you'll have a right and left sock, which I kind of like. Also, on the other side, you've got this beautiful broken rib pattern that just gives it a little interest and keeps it kind of fun to stitch, or it's fun to knit while you're doing it, because you're going through a pattern and it's not just, knits and purls. So kind of exciting to do that. Another thing that I've been working on, one of my sisters asked for dishcloths, which is not something that I normally do, but I happen to have some cotton lying around. So Kate, if you're watching this, here's your dragonfly. And I also found this pattern for a dolphin, and she lives in California, so I thought that would be pretty cool for her. So that's my whip parade for the moment. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at my crafting. Please leave me some comments. I'm really hoping that I'm gonna do some more of these. We'll see.